Brothers and sisters, Lucasfilm has once again proven their unworthiness to handle the Star Wars franchise. It came out a week or two ago that Lucasfilm has officially changed Anakin and Luke's lightsaber's name to officially be titled Rey's lightsaber. Now, from a first glance, this didn't really seem like much. Okay, Disney Wars, good job. You changed the name of a lightsaber. So, is that all you got? But then it got me thinking. Why would Lucasfilm do this and post this out to the public as a sort of big deal? That's where the conspiracy theories start to fester. Nonetheless, I detached myself from that tempting rabbit hole and rather decided to focus on the facts and reason. The only reason why they would want to change something like that is to make their brand, Disney Wars, overshadow and mutate from the original Star Wars saga. The very first implications that were shown with this was the destruction of LucasArts and the removal of the EU from canon. Then we were subjected to The Force Awakens, which was absolutely a remake of A New Hope. Therefore, what does this prove to us? It proves that Disney's endgame was from the very start. And how sinister it is. Have you ever heard those creepypastas of Disney and the things that go on at their parks and in their past? The past few years makes you start questioning whether those were stories or real accounts. Because the absolute endgame that Disney had for this entire purchase was to morph Star Wars into their own thing so that they could make billions off of it. But why did it fail so far? Disney was really immature in the way that they approached the Star Wars brand. They saw a prosperous franchise that could make them so much money that they couldn't even comprehend the depths of the incalculable amounts of wealth that were just waiting to be brought in. Yet it seems as though this never really did work out for the House of Mouse. The thing that they forgot was the passion that Lucas had brought to the Star Wars franchise, as well as the lore building, which was an integral part of the saga. Instead, Disney saw the purchase of the once greatest film franchise in history as a changing of the guard. The only thing that they had to do was make it their own unique Star Wars experience. The problem with that, of course, is that Star Wars fans love the way that Lucas brought about the tone and the story that has remained a legend of cinematic history. So go ahead, Disney. Go ahead. You can call it Rey's lightsaber all you want. Do you really think that we care? No. Your Disney Wars is not a part of the Lucas canon. Therefore, as a diehard Star Wars fan, your movies, your canon changes mean nothing to me. The only reason why I'm here trying my best to call you out is because of the fact that we will no longer get any new great Star Wars content, unless you and your company and associates therein get some humility and see that you're not as invincible as you think you are. I do not want Disney as a company to go bankrupt and lose everything. Of course not. My favorite animated film of all time is Disney made. I just want Disney to do better. They know that what they are doing with Star Wars is going about the wrong way. Therefore, they need to grow a pair of balls and realize that their never-ending lust for power is the wrong path for them, and for them to rediscover and connect with their past and rediscover the magic that were their original films. You and I, we can make a difference. We are a community that desires to see the best out of everybody. The only way that we can do that is by pushing each other harder for the best result possible. Disney is currently like a college student who plays video games all day, eating donuts, wiping the coarse cheese from Doritos off of his stomach as he tries to type out a 15-page research paper in an hour. It's bad, it's ugly, it's a franchise embarrassment. We are the change that the industry needs, and we can do it. We can make the difference. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to hear more content. Until then, have a great existence.